Welcome to the New Jersey Anti-Bullying Bill of Rights Compliance Training on Harassment, Intimidation, and Bullying. My name is Shelley Pettiford, and I'm the District Director for Guidance, Health and Social Service Coordinators, HIB, SEL, and McKinney-Vento. By the end of this training, you will be able to define HIB according to New Jersey law, identify signs of bullying violence in those most at risk, understand the roles and responsibilities of the District Anti-Bullying Coordinator and the Anti-Bullying Specialist, understand the New Jersey Department of Education investigative protocols and how to report instances of HIB, and finally, how to plan and coordinate monthly HIB programming. There are 3 types of bullying. The first type is direct bullying. Some examples include physical and verbal attacks, assault, and destruction of property. The second type is indirect bullying. Some examples include shunning, spreading rumors, and malicious practical jokes. The third type of bullying is cyberbullying, which includes the use of the internet, social media, texting, and emails. It's important to remember that sexual harassment applies to each category of bullying. Who investigates HIB complaints? At the district level, it's the Anti-Bullying Rights District Coordinator and Superintendent. At the school level, it's the HIB Specialist and Principal. The ABR defines harassment, intimidation, and bullying as any gesture, any written, verbal, or physical act, or any electronic communication, whether it be a single incident or a series of incidents, that is reasonably perceived as being motivated either by an actual or perceived event. The HIB definition clarifies that the HIB policies and procedures apply to a single or a series of incidents that cause a hostile educational environment for students. It is important to note that the amended law supplements the provisions under the previous HIB statute, with the exception of the following changes. HIB off school grounds. The HIB definition and the HIB policies and procedures must address incidents that occur off school grounds when they substantially disrupt or interfere with the orderly operation of the school or the rights of the students. In order to report a bullying incident to the New Jersey Department of Education, one or more of the protected categories must be present to substantiate or unsubstantiate a report of bullying. The protected categories are race, color, religion, ancestry, gender, gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, mental, physical, or sensory disability, and other distinguishing characteristics. Within 24 hours of receiving a written or oral complaint, the HIB investigation begins. Parents and students should be notified of all allegations. The anti-bullying specialist leads the investigation in coordination with the principal. HIB investigations should be completed within 10 school days. All written reports should be submitted to the Anti-Bullying District Coordinator. The schools provide parents with the outcome of the investigation, and the investigative report is submitted to the Chief School Administrator within 2 school days of completion. Schools provide parents with the outcome of the investigation through a parent letter. If a parent disagrees with the determination made by the school, they have 60 calendar days per the date of the written notification to appeal. They must contact the Anti-Bullying District Coordinator. The New Jersey Legislature has set aside weeks to highlight very important issues. The first week is the Week of Respect. The Anti-Bullying Bill of Rights Act requires that the week beginning with the first Monday in October of each year be designated as the Week of Respect in New Jersey. The second week, School Violence Awareness Week, begins the third Monday in October. Both weeks are to provide age-appropriate instruction in school-wide activities that focus on preventing HIB and school violence awareness. These weeks should not be altered. Common signs that may point to a bullying incident include, but are not limited to, unexplainable injuries, lost or destroyed clothing, books, electronics, or jewelry, frequent headaches or stomach aches, feeling sick or faking an illness, a change in eating habits, likely skipping meals or binge eating, difficulty sleeping, declining grades, sudden loss of friends or avoidance of social situations, feelings of helplessness or a decrease in self-esteem, or self-destructive behaviors such as running away from home, harming themselves, or talking about suicide. We are all mandated reporters in the state of New Jersey. School counselors and teachers are the key agents of change with regard to the adoption and implementation of bullying prevention programming in schools. It is the responsibility of all staff, teachers, administrators, security staff, and any other school-based personnel to report any incident that has been witnessed or an incident that you have knowledge of. Parents and students may also report incidents of harassment, intimidation, and bullying. One incident can have multiple type categories, multiple offenders, and multiple victims. The School Safety and Climate Team. Each school safety team should meet regularly throughout the school year. The safety team consists of the principal, a teacher, the anti-bullying specialist, a parent, and any other members of the school community as determined by the principal. The safety team shall be formed in each school within a district to develop, foster, and maintain a positive school climate and minimize the instances of harassment, intimidation, and bullying. The school safety team is required to meet 2 times a year. However, our school safety team meets monthly to review school climate and culture. Let's review some HIB scenarios and protocols. If a parent or student makes an allegation of bullying against another student, the school's immediate responsibility is to A. Investigate the HIB allegation claim as true. B. Investigate but assume the allegation is false. Or C. Both A and B. If you answered A, that all claims should be investigated as true from the alleged victim, you answered correctly. Number 2. If an act of bullying occurs off school grounds, the school is not obligated to investigate the complaint of bullying. A is true or B is false. If you answered false, you are correct. HIB covers on and off school grounds. This concludes our compliance training on harassment, intimidation, and bullying. Should you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact your school's anti-bullying specialist. All HIB forms and related information can be found on the district's website. And remember, we are all mandated reporters. President Barack Obama once said that each of us deserves the freedom to pursue our own version of happiness. No one deserves to be bullied. If you see something, report it so that we can continue to build our community one student at a time.